everybody, Captain Eric here. Welcome back to the wheelhouse. Well, we got off the dock at just around 7 o'clock. It's kind of the time frame we were aiming for, and it's pretty easy getting off the dock. It wasn't bad at all. And right now we are heading to the Waccamaw River, and we're going to be going through an area today that's known as the rock pile. So that gets a little bit tricky. We just came across an inlet here. That was a little hairy, but we're good.
275 magnetic.
No big deal. Anyways, yeah, we're going to go through the Waccamaw River and continue our way down. Basically, the conditions on the outside are still a little lumpy, so we're hoping by getting a little bit further down, things are going to calm themselves down a bit and give us a little bit of a window to head outside to make the jump all the way down to Florida. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're hoping for, and hopefully it all kind of works out for us. If we got to wait or stall a day or so, we can do that. We can either stay an extra day in the Waccamaw or an extra day onto what is it, the Saukesty River. Either way, we'll see what we can do and pick the best days to get outside. There is some weather that's brewing up in the Gulf, and so we'll have to see what happens with those weather systems and how that affects the ocean on the Atlantic side. Anyways, that's about it for now. Not a whole lot more to report. It's a little hazy today. I think you can smell some fire burning in the air. I think there's a forest fire going on. Right there. Which doesn't surprise me. Even when we took our walk yesterday, we noticed how dry everything has been in this area. So it doesn't surprise me at all that they're getting forest fires. Today is the day after Election Day, so most Americans are waking up with their Election Day hangovers. Not us, we don't care, really.
7:30.
So, anyways, that's it for now. Not gonna take up any more time here. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on getting around this corner here. Alright, there we go. That's it for now. I don't think I have anything else to report. Like I said, it's a little hazy out. It seems to be almost like a forest fire or something, or maybe this is fog lifting, I'm not sure. But it was nice and sunny when we started off this morning. I'll turn the camera around, let you guys see where we are, and we'll take it from there. Alright, from the wheelhouse out. everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and I can now report that we have officially crossed into South Carolina. So we're coming up into an area here that gets a little bit tricky a little bit further on. I'll probably come back on and talk about it a little bit more, but it's an area that's called the Rock Pile. That'll be coming up shortly, and it's basically a cut that has been dredged and blasted through solid rock, and the edges come up on you real fast, and there's all sorts of stone and everything else there. We're going to be hitting that. It's looking like at somewhere around high tide we're going to be hitting that. So makes the edges that much more difficult to see. Therefore, it does give you a little bit more water, but that can be a double-edged sword. You can drift over to the edge pretty easily and end up in trouble. We're going to try to avoid that as best we can, and stay out of it. One of the things that I do when I go through the rock pile is I will issue a security call. Basically what that does is it's kind of a warning call, letting any kind of commercial traffic know that we are entering that area. That's especially for barges and cruise boats that go through there. I definitely want to let them know beforehand, before I get into that area, that I am coming through there, and I don't want to meet up on, with one of those larger vessels going through there. Anyways, that's about it. I'm keeping us moving here, and we're coming up on a small town, and one of the bridges here that is going to be a little bit tight. We'll have to keep an eye on the tide boards, see what they're doing. I might have to drop the antennas, so we'll take a look and see what's going on there. A couple of cruise ships that we're coming up on. These I can't remember whether they're dinner cruise boats or they're intercoastal waterway cruise boats or they're just floating casinos. But we got a couple of large cruise ships that we're coming right by shortly. You'll see those on the video. And besides that, just more and more beautiful country that we're going through here. Anyways, that's it for now. And I'll catch up with you a little bit later. From the Wheelhouse out.
I drink another beer. So it all away. So it all. Still standing low, talking to my own, singing the blues by girl that blues. But she's not here, so I drink another beer. Show it all away. Show it all. What's that? It's Mary or my wish. Say how she fits. What a gift for a kiss. But she
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wheelhouse. Captain Eric here, and we have entered the infamous rock pile. I've launched 2 security calls. First security call was prior to entering the rock pile. The second security call was right after we entered the rock pile here. And now we are just being extremely careful about where we go down this narrow channel. It's basically stone ledges here, rock ledges, and can be quite dangerous, hazardous to navigation. So we are going to do everything we can to keep her right in the channel, right down the middle. Security calls basically let all other traffic know that we are now coming into the this narrow channel. A couple of details I give is I give the length of the vessel so that they have an idea of the size of the vessel that they're going to be dealing with, and let them know what direction we're going. And then I let them know what channels we're monitoring. In our case, we monitor both channel 16 and channel 13, so 1.6 and 1.3. And 1.6 is basically the channel that International Distress and Hailing Channel.
Security call, motor vessel Big M Casino, preparing to depart from Little River Waterfront. We northbound the ICW to Calabash Crossroads. River Inlet, outbound to sea. Indian Ocean Sun traffic. Vessel inbound channels 13 and 16.
Well, there you go. There is another security call that's gone out for a Big M Casino boat. They're heading northbound and heading out to the Calabash outlet and out into the ocean. Those are the 2 boats that we passed when we first came into South Carolina here. And again, security call from them letting everybody know that they're coming through. It's a fairly narrow channel that they're coming through, and they're going into a pretty narrow inlet to go in and get in and out. So again, that's what captains will do, is we put out these security calls just to let everybody know where exactly we're at and what our intentions are, especially when we can pose a certain hazard to other vessels coming through. Good news is that we've got the current with us, so we're running at just over 8.5 knots right now. So we should be through this area fairly quickly, we hope. And so that's the good news. I don't have any bad news. So I'll turn the camera around and you can have a look at what this looks like.
Waypoint. New heading 241 magnetic.
So, as you can see, we're at high tide right now, and the current is now pushing. We're traveling with the water, so we're traveling towards the next inlet with the tide pushing out with us. Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages, it gives you a little bit more water to play with. Disadvantage, you can't see those ledges. At low tide, you can see the ledges, the rock ledges. They're actually quite visible and pretty obvious. So now I kind of just try to keep it smack in the middle between the 2 shorelines, and take a look at my depth sounder along the way as we're making our way through here. And when I see something that doesn't look quite right, I'll back her right off and try to correct and find a spot where we can get in. We're coming into a real narrow passage up here. It's going to cut down. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for now. From the Wheelhouse out. Enjoy the rest of this.
Waypoint. New heading.